Unobstructed urine flow is imperative to keeping the bladder, catheter, and drainage tubing clear of urine. Not only can obstruction cause bladder and kidney injury, but stagnant urine increases bacterial growth and infection risk. Keep it flowing and keep it clear.
Empty the catheter drainage bag regularly, at least every 8 hours, and when emptying, use a new carafe each time to reduce contamination risk. There are several reasons that a Foley may not drain. A quick tip when inserting a Foley is to first vent it and then separate the layers of the drainage bag. This will break the vacuum, and then go ahead and close it. Verify there isn't a kink at the point where the drainage tubing meets the drainage bag. Some models feature a kickstand, so use this when available to prevent kinking at this site. This is a dependent loop, and while seemingly harmless, the stagnant urine promotes bacterial growth and colonization of the intraluminal wall of the drainage tubing. Then backflow of urine into the bladder can actually start an infection. So always keep the drainage tubing clear of urine. You can accomplish this by using the sheeting clip. Make a loop of drainage tubing on the bed and then attach the sheeting clip to the sheets. This will allow gravity drainage from the bladder to the drainage bag. These same concepts apply when repositioning a patient to prevent backflow of urine into the bladder. First, clear the drainage tubing of urine and then avoid lifting the drainage bag above the level of the bladder. The drainage bag should hang below the level of the bladder at all times, including during transport. On a similar note, the drainage bag should never be resting on the ground or hanging so low that it's touching the ground due to risk of contamination. Pinching or kinking can occur at any point in the drainage tubing, so just make sure the patient isn't laying on it or it's not wrapped around them. The side of the stat lock is probably the most common location for kinking due to tension or twisting at the site, so release the catheter from the stat lock and then replace it correctly.
Maintain a closed system with a seal between the catheter and drainage bag to prevent risk of bacterial entry into the system.
The purpose of the colored seal is to show that this is a closed system that has not been opened. Once a system is opened or is repeatedly opened, the infection risk increases. We should immediately replace an open system unless there's a legitimate reason, such as bladder irrigation.
Oh my gosh, is that a dependent loop?